This is your formal and official spoiler warning. Please do not proceed if you don't want to see any spoilers for the Super Mario Galaxy movie because there are a lot in this video. Thank you! I hate to say it, but my genuine reaction when I finished the Super Mario Galaxy movie was, I'm so upset. I'm so disappointed. I don't even know where to start. If you're like me, you are a huge fan of the Nintendo franchise and all of the incredible games and adventures that it's taken us on throughout the many years. One of those in particular is the Super Mario Galaxy game, a game which is renowned for its beauty, its grandeur, its tender and precious story and adventure as you follow along with Rosalina, the Lumas, and of course Mario, our iconic plumber who's trying to do his best to help everyone in every galaxy. When I first heard they were going to be making a movie featuring this game, I was ecstatic. I couldn't wait to see all the different galaxies that I'd grown up adventuring. I couldn't wait to learn more about Rosalina, her backstory, her lore, and even see more of her powers. I was especially excited to see how they would integrate the unique and beautiful soundtrack from the game and even get to see Mario's silly little spin move, his specialty from the Super Mario Galaxy games. Super Mario Galaxy is such a memorable title with its own deep and beautiful storyline that could take any newbie video game player or casual movie watcher on a grand adventure. And yet somehow the movie failed to capture that. I hate to say it, but my genuine reaction when I finished the Super Mario Galaxy movie was, I'm so upset. I'm so disappointed they didn't do it. As a lifelong fan of Nintendo, I know they're capable of incredible storytelling, and I was craving, yearning this grand, beautiful adventure across the galaxies with characters that I've come to know and love. And while it was an exciting, fun, thrilling movie, it was not a Super Mario Galaxy movie. You've probably seen mixed reviews across the internet. That's all I've seen as well. People saying they loved it, people saying they hated it, but all of that's off in space now. Today, we're going to be focusing on why I thought the Super Mario Galaxy movie was terrible, what they could have done to make it better, and why they should have called it the Super Mario 2 movie instead. To be clear, I thought this movie was so much fun. There are tens of dozens I saw online, there are tens of dozens of Easter eggs with fan favorite characters and a beautiful adventure, exciting action-packed fights, and sequences that kids would be thrilled to see up on the big screen. And ultimately, it's a great family movie, but for a lifelong Nintendo fan, it was a failure on so many levels. From the beginning of the movie, I was enthralled. They had it. They had captured the Comet Observatory. They had captured the music. Rosalina gathering her Lumas into the library. I was thrilled. I was so excited, especially because that's where we just left off in my Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play video. I truly felt like the beginning of the movie had it all. Everything. It was going to be a flawless victory for Super Mario Galaxy fans. And then Mega Legs showed up and captured Rosalina, and she got stuck in a tank and wasn't in the rest of the movie at all. I'm gonna try and stay composed. From there, the movie went downhill. Bear with me, there were a lot of fun moments. There were some really neat cameos that we'll get to, but when you have the arguably main character, unless you count Mario, the main character of a game stuck in a tank in the entire movie with maybe 2 lines. Heck, Fox got more lines than Rosalina. Why was he here? If they wanted to make a Super Smash Bros. Movie, do it. I love it. I support it. Smash Bros. Is great. Subspace Emissary would be such a fun story to follow, but please, this is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Not the Fox Game & Watch, who the heck else Samus do you want to throw in their movie? Notably, this is also not the Super Mario Odyssey movie, Super Mario 64 movie, Super Mario any other side-scroller that you want to include movie. Debro kept saying, well, maybe they'll do a spin-off movie. Maybe Rosalina will get more airtime in another... I love him. He's my treasure. He's my beloved, but... Super Mario Galaxy. Rosalina's in the galaxy. She doesn't need her own spin-off. She needed her airtime on her movie. I was so heartbroken. The last 20 minutes of the movie, I was hit with the realization that they didn't do it. They left us hanging, craving for an adventure that they didn't want to tell. I wanted to live and breathe the galaxy universe. From the moment that you step into the Comet Observatory, you know something incredible is happening. I wanted us to see the domes in real time on the big screen, to be able to not even use the pull star, the grab star, whatever the heck it's called. I guess I'm a fake fan. I wanted to use the pull star to be able to look at all of these different galaxies. They could have taken the opportunity to explain more of the world. If they were worried people would be confused or the game's a little too convoluted, they could have gone with Rosalina and explored each dome, or not even that many. They name dropped Space Junk Galaxy and that was it. I couldn't make this video the night after I saw it because I was so upset. I was in tears the entire way home from the movie theater. I was just in tears of just the opportunity that I felt like was lost. Again, this isn't to hate on the movie, the creators, any of it. I thought it was a fun movie. The music was fun. There were very fun little sound effects and nods, but when you take out the heart and soul of the game, it's not like I expected us to play the game. If I wanted to play the game, I'd play the game. It's just that I actually wanted more influence from the game. We spent so much time chasing around T-Rex dinosaurs from Mario Odyssey, I forgot we were even watching a Galaxy movie. Even for the nods that they did give to Galaxy, they didn't. The Honey Hive Galaxy is a beautiful beehive waterfalls experience. I treasure it. I adore it. And they stuck us in some random pink flower field galaxy. I didn't even know where we were. And then I saw the queen. The queen in a tree. There's not... Okay, there's like 3 trees in Honey Hive Galaxy in the game, but I just couldn't believe that they weren't even giving a tribute to the game. They were taking one main character from the game, sticking her in a random setting on a random planet, and just tossing the rest aside. I was so looking forward to being able to see the beauty of the different galaxies captured and appreciated. It honestly... flame me for this if you want, but it really felt like a money grab with how much they were promoting. Play Super Mario Galaxy, play Super Mario Galaxy 2, pay $90 for both the games, you're gonna love it, the movie's coming out. I fell into it. I've been here promoting it all over my channel. I've been so excited. To be clear, I would say I'm not a video game movie hater. I truly loved the Uncharted movie. I thought it was so much fun. I also really liked the first FNAF movie. I feel like the recent video game movies have been moderately terrible, and I'm terrified for the Legend of Zelda movie coming up. I have been mediocrely excited for it, but I think we have to get into the mindset that the audience is people that are going to enjoy a very surface level aspect of the games and a very random plot. And that's great, that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I just have to adjust my expectations. I'm also really hoping that they don't do a Super Mario Sunshine movie now, because I think they might butcher it. I really was hoping that they would. I thought it would be so much fun, but I don't even think they could come up with a plot. I don't know where they came up with the plot for this movie. I don't think they could come up with a plot for Mario Sunshine without going off the rails. Other things, the animation was really good. At one point, I looked at Peach's gloves. They looked like real satin. It was incredible. Shout out to the animators. You did an amazing job. It was wonderful. The movie itself was beautiful. Flying through space, watching the comets rain down, all the beautiful colors. Oh my gosh, and seeing the star bits, that was so cute. I was really hoping they would try eating it, but I probably wouldn't randomly eat like a rock falling from space. I knew what a starbit was, so I was so excited. But that goes back to the fact that I also wanted to see more of the Lumas. There's so many different kinds of Lumas, not just the little flying around, hanging out reading bedtime story ones. There's so many cute Lumas. It would have been so fun and easy to just implement like, let's feed this Luma and go to another galaxy. We could have gone to the sweet galaxy. Oh, that would have been so beautiful, so fun. Maybe I'm a hater on this one. I felt like Yoshi being in the movie was a huge fan service pull. They ditched Toad for Yoshi, and I was so upset. Toad is in the entire Super Mario Galaxy game. He's constantly helping you with his cute little rocket ship, and I could not believe they ditched him for Yoshi. Plus, where they found Yoshi had nothing to do with Super Mario Galaxy whatsoever. Another detail that I haven't addressed yet is the major lore drop that we got, or I guess the route that they decided to take in the movie of Rosalina's connection to Peach. Oh, okay, that just reminded me. When Peach left Mario and Luigi in charge of the kingdom, I was so annoyed. I was so upset. I was like, girl, this is their movie. This is their galaxy. But then that part was actually really cute and funny, and it made all the side scroller level stuff make more sense. And I thought that was cute. It was handled well. I was still upset, but I thought it was handled very well. The Rosalina Peach lore drop was huge. I was like, oh, well, I guess that's how it's going now. But it was also so disappointing. I had been hoping the entire time that we'd follow up on the storybook. I think Rosalina's storybook, the way that the chapters are unlocked as you complete different levels of the game and continually learn more about Rosalina as you proceed through the difficulty of the game, just speaks to the actual story and the plot, the depth of Rosalina's character. We didn't get any of that. There's a story of love and adventure and also grief and difficulty in Super Mario Galaxy. And I felt like the movie was just a big action-packed sequence of fighting. Sure, we had Bowser and Bowser Jr. learning to come together and reunite as a family in love, but the way that we got there was the most absurd thing. The fact that Bowser decides he's going to join Mario and Luigi for like 0.2 seconds. He's like, wait, don't kill them. And then he's like, wait, actually, let's kill them. I just felt like it was really shallow, a pointless roundabout way to carry the story on till they could get to the end. It didn't feel like true depth to Bowser's character, it just felt like a flaky cop-out. I think most of all, I was disappointed at the end of this movie because I realized it's not going to entice anyone to play the games, in my opinion. There's not enough depth of Mario Galaxy in the movie to even give a nod to the games. I don't think there's a single part that I could identify with except for Rosalina's library that I could say, oh wow, I saw this in the movie. That's what made me so excited to play this game. I wanted to go see this part in the game. There's so much content in the Super Mario Galaxy game that's so fun and creative, so many unique characters. We got glimpses of them, but I think the plot in itself could have done so much more to bring these characters to life. Even if it wanted to focus on Peach and all of that, they could have done it in such a better way than a Wreck-It Ralph 2 knockoff. All in all, I would watch it again. I would probably even own it, though I'd scribble out the Galaxy part in my DVD copy. I thought it was a really fun movie. It was a great adventure. It had tons of Mario nods to lots of different games, and if you're a generic Mario fan or a die-hard Mario fan or a Super Mario Galaxy fan, whatever you are, you'll probably love the movie. But you might still be a little disappointed that they didn't put more Galaxy heart and soul into it like me. Have you seen the movie yet? I want to hear your thoughts. I've seen a lot of things online, but I'd love to talk about it here in the comments, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, and what you're hoping they'll do in the future. I've seen a lot of people pulling for a Super Smash Bros. Movie. We also saw Daisy at the end of the second movie credits. There's definitely a lot of directions they can go, and I think they will take it on whatever adventure they like. So let's hope for the best. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!